Welcome back, Bubble Guppy Gussies.
I can't stand you, dude.
Why the hell did we let him start? Like
every time he's like, who wants to start? Oh, fuck it, I'll do it. I'm like, okay, you sure about that? Yeah, I want to do it.
And then I offered. I didn't say that. I said unless one of you want to, and you didn't, and that's on you. That's on you.
No
you let me do it.
Bubble Guppies about this thing. There's nothing.
I'm gonna turn this volume up, boys. I can barely.
There you go. What's up? My name's Ice Machine 12. I'm back with Stinky Boy and Woody's Gravy. We're here for another exciting episode of Gamer Boy Gossip. If you like our content, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. We're on all socials and all forms of media.
Rating, review, comment, yes, share. Even if you don't actually share, just click the buttons. Copy the link. That doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
You don't even have to paste it anywhere.
Suggestions, advice, death threats for Stinky.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, what you think is annoying. That way I can play it up next episode.
And if he doesn't fix it, then you're going to find him and murder him.
I'll Venmo you $5.
Yeah, exactly.
So, big week for a lot of people.
Huge
honestly,
week.
And I think huge week. Well, week ago for you guys, week and a half ago for you guys, but this past week for us. I think I probably had the biggest week. I had
ER. I forgot about that. Which is not, it's not funny when we talked about it, but looking back,
it's pretty
funny. It's funny now.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It's kind of funny anyways because everything was fine. But your boy had an anxiety attack, I guess. I mean, that's the only, I'm assuming that's what it was.
Yeah.
Because I woke up, I have always had back pain, and, but the last, a few days ago, it was the worst it's ever been. Woke up
when you say always had back pain, like, how long has this been going on? Because I didn't know that.
As long as I can remember.
Really?
I mean, honestly, as long as I can remember, I've always had lower back issues. I mean, some of that is probably due. I think I have like a pelvic tilt or whatever. And I think I've had that before, and I'm sure, not taking care of my back when I was younger, playing sports, not stretching properly, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then driving for work.
That's probably what
for the last
messes it up the most, Doesn't help it.
A lot. And then not taking care of myself.
Yeah.
Anyways, so woke up super early one morning, and it was in way worse pain than it ever was. Slowly worked myself up into a panic, thinking it was like a kidney disease or kidney infection or some shit.
Oh, man.
Started to get nauseous, so I went to my bathroom. Started like on the way there. I got out of bed and couldn't stand up, and I was like, oh shit, something's wrong because my back hurt so bad. I was like, fuck, this isn't normal. And then on the 4 steps or whatever it takes to get to the bathroom, I start like getting nauseous. I think I'm gonna throw up. I get lightheaded. I never made it to my toilet. I'm on the bathroom, on my hands and knees, and also Sweetie's my cat's right up next to me. And in my head, because I'm half asleep, anyways, I'm thinking, fuck. There's all those stories that animals know when something's wrong, and she's been acting weird. Not really. She hasn't really been acting weird at all.
Oh man.
But I was like, she's been kind of acting weird the last week or two. I was like, it's not shit. And then I was like freaking the fuck out. My vision was going. Like I was drenched in cold sweat.
Jesus Christ.
So I called Dad. I was like, you gotta come get me. I think I'm having a panic attack. Something's wrong. I don't know what's going on. I'm scared. And so he's like dead asleep. So he's like, okay, I'll come over. And then so I was like, I need to go to the front door to unlock it, and because I didn't know, I thought something was fucking going on. I thought I was dying. Honestly, I felt like I was dying.
Wild.
And so I get to the front door, and I guess when I was like, I don't know how I got there because I couldn't see. I was like just stumbling through, I guess, and it's pitch black because it's nighttime. But I get to my front door, and I guess when I unlock it, I like fall back and pass out or something. Because like next thing I remember, I come to and I'm laying. I had a plant stand that I built with, and had this big crock. It's a plant pot, an old crock pot, thick. Fell into that, broke that. That shit in multiple pieces.
Jesus.
And
you got lucky you didn't
the
get
doors cracked
stabbed
up
by one of those pieces, dude.
Or hit my head on my entertainment console. It's right next to it.
Oh shit, I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I fell back into that shit, I guess, or to the side or something. But I scratched.
Because you said you got the door open beforehand, right?
Yeah, because when I came to, I'm also freaking out. Like, Sweetie Bennett's cat is outside. I thought she wasn't, and her collar's been off. So we have a bell. Wasn't gonna be able to hear. So I was freaking. I was like, "Fuck! I gotta find her before they get here." And so I was outside, hunched over, no shirt, drenched in fucking sweat, just pajama pants, no underwear, nothing, just that, and like yelled, "Sweetie, please come back!"
Oh my God. And you have a massive.
Bro, if my neighbors
gash
saw
on
me,
your
they'd be like,
side.
"What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I just have a bulging disc after blood test, urine test, CT scan. It's just a bulging disc and a panic attack.
Yeah, and then this man sends me and Woody and some of our friends a Snapchat from the ER.
Oh,
and
yeah.
all it
No
is
context.
Him saying, "What's up, boys?" Like in the
In his
in
gown.
the bed,
Yeah.
in the bed in the gown.
bed.
And at first, I was like, "Man, this is the most accurate like Snapchat filter I have seen. Like I can't tell that it's not actually him." And so then I was like, "Oh fuck, he's for real." And I texted him. He didn't respond. I called Dad.
Oh yeah.
I called Dad, and he answered and was like, "Nick, I'll call you back," and then just hung up. I was like, "What
Immediately
the fuck
did.
is going on, dude? I'm at
And
work."
when he did that, I was thinking, why would he do that?
Yeah.
So
Now, like Nicholas, obviously.
So then I thought something was really wrong.
Yeah.
But it turns out your boy's just nervous.
Your
Yeah.
boy just gets a little anxious
I'm
sometimes.
a little anxious. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little.
Well,
Hey, but I've heard that bulging
boy.
discs are, nothing to.
Dude,
that's tough, man. That feels.
it fucking
nothing
it
to
does
mess
bad,
hurt.
around
man.
with. Yeah, that would hurt.
I went to the gym Monday and did chest and back, so I'm assuming either that's what caused it, because I didn't know I had one until then.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know if that caused it, and that's why it hurt so bad that next morning,
Right.
or if I just aggravated it or something really bad. And yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But anyways,
Man.
the other boys that had a big week, your Kansas City Chiefs.
Boo. Fuck the Chiefs. No, we talked about this before. I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast, but we've talked about it before. And I feel like I've grown since we've talked about it. And I don't hate the Chiefs. I understand they're a good team. Patrick Mahomes is a good quarterback. They've got solid players. They're a good team. They played well. The thing I can't stand is the fucking obnoxious fans that have acted like they've been diehards since day one and knew that Patrick Mahomes was going to be like, the greatest of all time, and saying that everybody needs to just like call it now. He's better than Brady. He's on track. He's doing better than Brady did in his career at this point. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. But you guys are just so annoying with it. Like, they're turning into like Philadelphia fans, and Nick's a Philadelphia fan. I can't stand
To be
them.
fair,
Yeah, they're a bunch of assholes. I get it. I know.
To be fair, we do live in Missouri, and you live, 2 hours, 3 hours
Yeah,
from
2.5.
Kansas City?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're basically in Kansas City.
There
What do you expect?
are a ton of people that have liked the Chiefs, but it's like a lot of my friends that when it really first started, because I was like, okay, maybe I'll like the Chiefs once the Rams left, and I was like, maybe, but that was right at the time that Patrick Mahomes was like doing good. I'm like, fuck, it's gonna look like I'm a bandwagon fan, and I've never wanted to be a bandwagon fan. Anyways,
See, I think you're projecting with that comment. I think you're projecting that onto these other people that they're bandwagon.
I know
fans.
for a
That's
fact
true.
they are.
They
a
are,
lot of the ones that
100%.
are never followed football before this, because I knew them before Patrick Mahomes was with the Chiefs.
Okay.
And they were like,
Let
they
me-
never got into football at all.
I'm
and
playing
then,
devil's advocate.
And then they're, because it's the hometown team or whatever.
Okay,
They're like,
thank
yes.
you. Okay, but also you're 26 years old. Okay, so Patrick Mahomes has been here for 6 years. Like, some people in high school, like, okay, they're not into it. Then they get older and start to know who they are, start to meet other people, start to do more shit. And it's like, oh, fuck, there's this superstar athlete who people are saying could be the greatest of all time. Like, fuck that. That's like when Albert Pujols came. I'm sure there were a lot of, well, Cardinals is different because Cardinals is such a culture, right? Like, it's part of the culture.
Fuck those types of Chief fans.
No, dude, and it's annoying too because like they'll post about like they'll repost what the Chiefs post, like they'll put it on their stories, acting like they're like diehard Chiefs fans, and then they won't even fucking know that they're playing. They'll just see that they won, so they'll put it on their story and be like, "Yeah, go Chiefs!" But I know for a fact they didn't watch the fucking game. I'm like, "Fuck you!"
Fact.
This is annoying. I mean,
I don't watch
a couple.
every single.
I'm not saying
game.
I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying watch some games. Like, enjoy the game for what it is.
Sounds
not
like you're
just
trying
that
to
you're
gatekeep fandom.
I'm just not
I'll
happy
gatekeep whatever the fuck
about
I want,
the game.
especially if it's dicks that are just shoving it, and then add Taylor Swift on top of that. My fucking feed.
Okay.
My feed on all of my dude. What the hell? Oh, it's Pearl.
No, okay.
My feed
Taylor
is
Swift?
so bad. I can't go. I couldn't even open my phone this morning and check Instagram or Twitter or whatever. I couldn't do any of that because it was all just Kansas City Chiefs. Taylor won a Super Bowl. I'm like, what the fuck? She didn't do anything. She didn't win a Super Bowl. She's dating a guy, started dating a guy that happened to be playing, and then he won a Super Bowl.
I have a few things on this, but I'm going to let Nicholas go first.
According to the Sporting News, Taylor Swift was shown a total of 11 times during the actual game for 5 seconds each. So that's a total of 55 seconds for the game, not counting.
During a 4.5, it was the 7th longest game in NFL history, and she was on screen for a total of 55 seconds.
Hold on. That's not counting before and after the game, and there were several pre-game and post-game angles of her and Travis Kelce.
I did have a fun time playing a drinking game of every time. I didn't realize she was shown 11 times, but
as
a casual fan who doesn't have a team, I was a diehard St. Louis Rams fan. When they left, I was out on the NFL for several years.
And once they come crawling back, we're going to accept them with open arms. Forgive and forget, baby.
Absolutely. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, I will.
Never mind.
But, so when people ask, I always say, if they ask who's my favorite NFL team, I always say Chiefs. But I preface that with, I don't really watch, but if I had to say, I would say Kansas City Chiefs because I'm a home. I always gravitate towards the home state, hometown, home, whatever. If I'm just a casual viewer, I usually do that.
I preface that as well with the Eagles. I've been an Eagles fan for a while, but I always preface it saying,
I mean, ever since you were young.
Yeah. But I always preface
before
it
we
saying,
really watched.
Football is not my main sport that I watch. I'm basketball, hockey, baseball, and then football and soccer probably. So I also have to preface it saying that as well.
Yeah.
But I also don't like to your point. I also don't like the hometown team being the Chiefs because it's not the hometown. The St. Louis and Kansas City, sports-wise, has such a rivalry that a lot of people in St. Louis, I'm going to get a lot of shit for this because there's a lot of fans in St. Louis of the Chiefs. I don't believe that everyone was a fan before the Rams left. And if you pick the Chiefs, who were also a big component of the Rams leaving St. Louis as your team.
The entire NFL was.
Not my team, not my Eagles.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I don't know.
Everyone voted. There were 2 teams that originally voted not to, and I forget who it was. I can't remember now, but it doesn't matter.
Finish your point.
What my point was going to be, as a casual fan who is a Chiefs fan, but honestly, I like the 49ers too. I just wanted a good game. If the Chiefs lost, it would have been like, that sucks. I'd rather the Missouri get a championship. I really wouldn't care. But I watched games, not every game, But if I'm home and not really doing anything else, I will turn the game on and watch the game. I hear more about fucking Taylor Swift from everyone else bitching about how much they show and talk about Taylor Swift. That's way more annoying to me than I don't even hear much about Taylor Swift besides all the hate. That's what the shit... like in the group chat, I wanted to send that yesterday in the group chat. I was
it's there.
You guys...
I could not disagree more, because I see more on... It's the social media side of things that gets me.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's more the memes. It's all the memes. That's all I see.
I'm not saying the memes. I'm saying the professional, pages like ESPN or SportsCenter or all these different pages. They flood it with Taylor Swift stuff. Not that
they're looking for engagement.
I know they are. I know they are, and they're on.
Speaking of, there was no engagement.
Right, they love it right now, and I get that. But
they're
just
promoting.
It gets annoying after seeing it over, and it's just the same stuff over and over and over, and that's what I get annoyed by.
To be fair, though, SportsCenter, ESPN,
they've been struggling. They've been struggling a lot. They're reposting
I've been in high
stuff.
School, it's always the same shit.
Yeah,
I don't
really losing some.
Yeah,
it's just social media strategy.
I don't.
That's
I don't
what
listen.
People like. Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
If that's what's more annoying to me. I'm like, guys, just... I get it's annoying, but people are doing it. The more you bitch about it, the more it's going to be talked about, because that's spreading Taylor Swift awareness, spreading NFL awareness, Travis Kelce, all these fucking huge PR teams, all these... Taylor Swift's a billionaire. Obviously, the NFL's a multi-billion-dollar corporation, maybe trillion, I don't know, probably not, but very wealthy. And Travis Kelce with the Chiefs. Like, this is so many PR teams trying to get as much out of this. And the more people talk about it negatively or positively, it's going to keep happening.
Well, it's because those PR teams are working for Biden, and they're working for the NFL
Joe Byron
writers, so they know exactly what they're doing.
I don't ever listen to the mainstream sports media anymore. If I'm following a team, I always... And, of course, my teams historically have been... not successful besides the Cardinals. Like, the Blues had only won once, the Eagles have only won once, the Pelicans have not won at all. And like, everyone just shits on those teams all the time on national media, so I just follow like the beat writers and the reporters of the actual team on Twitter. I think that's why I still have such a strong Twitter presence, because I follow all of them on Twitter.
I want to come back to that.
Yeah. My closing argument for why I cannot stand the Chiefs is actually what one of our 3 listeners said, and I've heard it before, but Tyler said that when he was working one day, he had a couple of Chiefs fans in, and it was something around like, I don't really watch the Chiefs, but I just do it for Taylor Swift, or when do they even play this week? Like, I don't even know what their schedule looks like. But they were like all decked out in Chiefs gear, like looked like diehard fans. I'm like, I just can't stand people that put on that face. Like, if you're gonna do it,
I get it.
If you're gonna do it,
like that
a little bit. But that's just me. That's a personal opinion. That's my pet peeve. Is I can't stand people play the part but don't know anything about it.
Yeah, you don't like posers.
Mm-hmm.
Is what it is.
Posers.
I used to be like that. I used to be very cynical. I was the if you're wearing a band shirt, name 3 songs. Like, who the fuck cares?
Gatekeeping.
Also,
a gatekeeper.
Like, I was a gatekeeper, and now
honestly,
the last 4 or 5 years, I've gotten a lot softer and been like, I know a lot of fucking bands, and I'm like, oh, I really dig that sound, but I can't even name songs of bands like Weezer. Weezer is my favorite band of all time. And off the top of my head, I don't know if I could name 3 songs. If someone was like,
name 3 songs, or else I won't let you wear your Weezer shirt.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, fuck, I don't... I'd be having so many go through my head, I'd be like...
That goes back to anxiety, brother.
Yeah, maybe that's why you had a panic attack, dude, is because you've gotten too soft. You've gotten too soft.
Oh yeah, honestly,
in your old age.
I did tell my therapist that. I was like, I think I'm overanalyzing everything now.
Quick side tangent from the Super Bowl. This right here, this could be the move, fellas. This is called a porch crawler, and I had never heard of it before, but Maddie said we were going to drink them for the Super Bowl. It's pink lemonade, a shot of vodka, and a full beer. So it tastes kind of like a Summer Shandy-ish Natter Day type thing. But it is pretty tasty. Like a nice little porch crawler on the lake or next to the river could be the move.
Oh, wow. Porch crawler, there it is.
How I feel about that. So
let's do it. Let's do it this summer at the float trip.
Yes, I'll bring it.
Bring
I will.
Fuck you. That threw me off. I started thinking about the float trip.
Sorry,
rock shots.
rein it back in.
That's a story for another time.
Yes.
Rock shots is a story. So I wanted to come back to this. What you said earlier about beat writers, like that you get all your information from beat writers. Because I think, especially last night, Tony Romo as a commentator, GOAT level. We don't talk about Patrick Mahomes potentially being the GOAT QB. Oh, also I have something about QB and tight ends too that I thought of yesterday. That's what I text you guys.
I think I know. True.
Anyways, Tony Romo could be the GOAT commentator. The way he reads the game and explains it, for me as a casual viewer, again, casual fan, I don't know any. I never played football. I played Madden, but I was just picking random. I don't know plays.
Yeah,
dude.
Very, very, very basic. He breaks shit out.
I would venture to say that if Taylor Swift didn't get into football and bring in a ton of people for the viewership, Tony Romo would be talked about more often this year, because I've heard a ton of people say the same stuff of I'm watching the game and I never even would have thought of that situation or that play call, but when Tony talked about it and just uses normal casual terms, it makes you realize, oh, that's why they did it, and now you're kind of more invested in the game. I feel like he would be getting some praise. If
there were times that
I will. I'm gonna play devil's advocate just from what I saw on X earlier today. I think he did a fantastic job. I think he did, but people are complaining that he took the moment away from their game winning touchdown throw in overtime. He instantly started going into explaining what the play was and everything. To me, it didn't sound like he let them have and the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, and let the roar of the crowd, and then 5 seconds later, for the fifth time, whatever, he instantly went into breaking it down.
To be fair, I think everybody
he'll learn.
Yeah. To be fair, though, everybody seemed confused on it for a second. Even the stadium didn't react as quick as I thought they would. They threw the touchdown.
I think it's probably the new overtime rules.
Yeah, I think everyone
understands. Fuck, are we still?
No one understands overtime in the fucking NFL. They need to make it simpler.
It's new. I like this new. This way is way better, easier, because you continue to play. Especially in the Super Bowl, they would have played out of another game until someone scored. So they went down and scored a field goal. If the Chiefs would have kicked a field goal, they would have continued to play. Mm-hmm. And then I don't know. Actually, I don't know about that.
Well, that was actually part of the 49ers said we didn't talk about the rules at all. We didn't know what was going on. We didn't realize that once you kick a field goal, it's not
chances
over.
are.
Well, and then
who would have thought the Super Bowl would have?
Right,
I thought it was gonna be a high scoring game.
Some dude on the Chiefs said, "Oh yeah, we've been talking about it since training camp." Before the season even started, he said every week we'd go over playoff versus regular season overtime rules and those situations. I'm okay, I'll give it to them. The Chiefs,
crazy.
The Chiefs, they've got a great staff, they've got great players. But I just can't
Andy Reid.
stand it.
Nicholas knows.
Oh yeah, Andy
he's
Reid's
an
great.
awesome
I love that
coach.
man.
He's an insane coach.
I do like Andy Reid a lot.
But I did want to bring up something else about Tony Romo. A lot of people complained that because this is what it has to do with the beat writers. I wrote it down. Look, I have a pen.
Don't
You've
poke
been
your
going
pen
like
at me,
this the
okay?
whole time.
Don't fucking listen.
Because I got
don't
shit written down. I'm
fucking
in
do
like
that.
analytical
Okay?
mode.
I don't. This is condescending right here.
Brother,
I don't want to see
I'll
this.
show you.
I need a green screen back here so I
Yeah,
can like. So
like
what they did
a
here.
weatherman.
Break it down.
What I wanted to bring up. Anyways, I've heard people complain that he flip flops or is a homer or something like that. I forget what the other complaint I was going to bring up was, but I think he is the prototypical commentator. He's a true neutral. He hypes up both teams. He gets pumped because I was paying attention to that. Yes. And I see how people can think he's flip-flopping, but as a national commentator, you're not supposed to be going for either side. You're supposed to be commentating what's happening. And I think he was doing that. He was like, oh my, that was such an incredible play for this reason, and then if it was, for the opposing team next play,
that's why a short tangent off of that. I love watching Pelicans home stream their games because one of their broadcasters, Antonio Daniels, used to play in the NBA. Not for the Pelicans, but played with played with other teams and is now commentating for them. And he's the same way. Like he'll give people their props and like, man, that dude's just lighting it up. And then obviously he's for the Pelicans, but he's still hyping up the other team and like, man, they're just on fire like tonight, and still saying like, holy cow.
Yeah. So I think that's what because St. Louis, so many people hate Joe Buck because he's
fuck Joe Buck, dude.
They say
he is, dude. His dad was so pro Cardinals, and he's just man, can't stand the dude.
But
actually, I don't.
People are so used to hearing, because there's regional everything now, and there's so many beat writers that work for the local newspapers or just have podcasts that are local, and people listen to that, so they're so used to hearing pro their team that when they hear national broadcast, they're like, if it's not fully for their team, they think they just assume.
I can
they're
see
so
that.
used to hearing only pro St. Louis sports,
Yeah, I can see that, but
so I think when a very good broadcaster comes on,
that's a good point.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
That's I thought of that today actually. I was like, I was just thinking about it.
The difference of me saying I don't like to watch the national media or the national sports media is because anytime, especially the Pelicans, anytime they talk about the Pelicans, they never give Pelicans the props. It's always the other team is having an off night, or they're just talking shit about like Zion wants to go somewhere else and all this, just talking bad about the organization as a whole. So that's why I don't like it. But I do get your point there. But I'm not going to agree with it.
Well, let's wrap up this sports talk.
Well,
after your last point,
3 championships in 4 years. Are we talking about a dynasty here?
Yeah, they're a dynasty.
Well, we're talking about the starter one. We're not done yet. We're just getting started.
Oh no, this was the end, dude. They're not gonna win another one.
This season, though, they were the worst. They played the worst they've ever played.
I know.
Since this Mahomes Reed era.
I know, and then the refs had to pull out something crazy to bring him back, huh?
All those games. I don't think. I don't want to say that they aren't a dynasty, but I want to say they got very lucky this year. There were not a ton of standout teams like there normally is. Like, this was a weird season.
That's true.
This is a weird season, this was probably the best season that they could have had to have a shitty year. And I want to say some of it is luck. Like, in some of their games, some of the other teams just didn't show up. It wasn't that they were doing great. It was that the other team was just making bad mistakes on their end. But
the those are caused by. Sometimes teams are just going to have a bad game, but you also have to. Because I'm the same way. With Liverpool. Liverpool lost to Arsenal. They played a shitty game, but Arsenal also caused them to play a shitty game. You know, even though Liverpool were making the mistakes, it's because of.
You're right, and it's the same thing.
If
the refs cause the other team to make the bad plays.
That's who I was voting. That's who I was rooting for last night.
Like Rob, dude, I want a hat like Rob Lowe
Goat Squad
with the NFL logo on it for the referees. Let's go, baby.
Hell yeah,
black and white.
That would be so funny. Just go to games with like a
good call,
like a
good
ref
call.
hat. Yeah, exactly.
Congrats to the Chiefs.
Yes.
Good luck next year.
Yeah.
But let's go. Go Birds! Go Birds!
Birds.
Go!
Birds of War, baby.
Yeah, that's it.
We're like the Always Sunny in the Birds of War on their wrestling. We should dress up like that.
Anytime someone from my job talks about the Eagles or like my favorite team, I'll look up the GIF of what's his name in the show? Always Sunny. What are the characters? What's their names?
You got Charlie, Mac.
No,
Dennis,
Mac. It was Mac. Saying "Go Birds, go Birds!" Like I'll put that as my GIF response to them. Go Birds.
Have you watched Welcome to Wrexham yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you need to.
It's so good.
Yes,
it's so good. Even if you're not like you don't, I know you are a soccer fan, but it's just a good documentary.
It's a well-written, well-directed,
and I think it shows like the more of the human side of Ryan Reynolds and McElhenney.
Yeah, honestly, when they were showing Taylor Swift with Blake Lively next to her, like every time I saw Blake Lively, I thought of Welcome to Wrexham. I'm like, damn, I want the next season to come out like so fast.
I also thought of Blake Lively though because she is my everything.
She's the pinnacle, man, right?
Yes, she is good. I mean,
yeah.
but so is Ryan Reynolds. God,
Ryan Reynolds is literally the best. He's the best actor ever. What about Deadpool? Deadpool Wolverine coming out.
Oh yeah, that was it.
But they didn't show who was going to play Wolverine, huh?
No,
we don't know.
Yeah, leaving that up to.
They intentionally did not do
clearly.
that.
Oh yeah, very intentional. Ooh. Do you think it's going to be whatever the fuck his name is?
No.
He's
getting
getting too old, right? Yeah.
I mean, they're best friends though. I don't know if they're best friends. They're very good friends. They're always together.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds. So
you think someone like that, like
he
those
could,
guys,
but he could also be using that, like knowing people will be thinking that
he would be the one to do that.
Like
100%. Yeah. Deadpool would be the ones to do that.
And then it can be completely Deadpool. Honestly, the character itself would do shit like that.
And then it's probably going to be Chris Pratt. Probably. Let's all be honest.
Dude,
that'd be a cool one.
Oh, we gotta remember that. Mark it down. If it's Chris Pratt, you heard it here first. He called it.
There we go.
Honestly, I can see something like that happening, especially in Deadpool.
Yeah. You think those guys like that famous?
Except he can't. I don't think. I bet contractually he can't.
Because he's with
Star-Lord. He's
Star-Lord.
already in Marvel. Star-Lord. Yeah.
But do you guys think that like celebrities that famous ever run into people like other celebrities that don't know who they are? Like
absolutely. I was thinking about that last night. One of the coaches, like he wasn't he's not a head coach or like an offensive or defensive coordinator, so he's not like super well known, but I forget they showed him quickly. I was like, I wonder, he's obviously making probably a couple $1 million. Like he's hanging out with an
organization like that,
very wealthy people. So like, I wonder if he ever goes to dinners, very nice dinners or something, and they ask him like, so what do you do for work? And like I coach a football team.
Yeah.
And like if they're not sports fans at all, they're like,
cool. So like high school, college? Is it your son's like pee-wee football?
Like on the you volunteer? Yeah.
That'd be funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like any like
just people who are
like if you're just like or like even like professional athletes. Like say like
people who don't.
I mean there's so
especially
many there's so many professional athletes that if you're not the best one on your team or top 5 or 10 in the league, you probably won't get noticed too much out in public.
No.
But, like, especially at, like, you roll up to an event and they're like, hey, what's going on, so-and-so? Oh, let me check the guest list. Like, you have to go through that process that everybody else does. It's like, I'm a fucking, like, professional athlete. I'm on the list. Just let me through.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like that's a lot with actors because, I mean, there's so many people who say they're actors that have never actually acted in anything. Which I'm not saying you're not. I'm not saying what I'm saying, but the mental, like, there's a societal thing about when you're an actor, like, oh, but if you're not well known, like, let's say Jacob Elordi, he's been on Euphoria, Saltburn just now. I'm sure he's on his way up to be A-list if he's not close. But I'm sure not a lot of people.
I don't even know who you're talking about because I haven't seen either of those shows.
Oh,
so
see, that's my
perfect.
point.
Perfect point.
He's also Elvis in the Priscilla movie.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because they didn't go with Austin something, who played Elvis in the Elvis movie recently.
Yeah,
which is great. Anyways, like you say, you start dating somebody and you go meet their parents. Like, I'm an actor. Like, oh,
cool.
So they have like a real job too.
Yeah. How much does that pay?
Yeah.
Like,
is it like improv on the weekends or what are we talking here?
Man.
And I'm sure he's got, he's not an extremely wealthy actor, but I'm sure he's got millions and millions of dollars.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, just the...
Not to go back to
sports, that was a
cool, but
funny thing.
Do you think Brock Purdy's going to get the contract that he deserves?
He better. I think he will because
I don't think he's a good quarterback. I don't think he deserves a good contract. I think he deserves a bad contract.
Oh, speaking of what I was good. No, I'm not. Never mind. I'm not going to bring this.
That just popped in my head. Not to get us off track, but yeah.
I think he will. I mean, he's way too in the public eye now. He can't not get a. Someone's
got to sign him. Yeah, but Bill Belichick didn't get signed, and that.
Yeah, where do you think?
That one guy said, I guess. What was it? He said something about the GOAT, but like implying that Belichick wasn't the GOAT. Like, oh, people were saying that he's the GOAT, but out of the 5 teams that needed a head coach, none of them signed him. And then Deion Sanders replied to that tweet that kid sent out. Like, he's like 19 or 20 or something, or like a rookie in the league. And Deion's like, "Dear Lord, please teach these youngins to respect their elders," or something like that. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, I get it. Like, I can't believe that you would say something like that to a coach that's won 6 Super Bowls, and just because he had a bad season. Like, no, it's not just a coach. You have to fit the coach into the organization or build around the coach.
Yeah, and he could also have been not accepting any jobs.
Yeah.
Maybe he was waiting for something that he wants. Because, what does he have to prove?
Right.
Anyways, I think that's I forgot what I was going to say.
Man,
classic.
You've been forgetting a lot. Yeah.
L moment.
Yeah.
L moment. Boomer
or wasn't
moment.
that
Boomer.
It was just going to be a comment. It doesn't matter anymore. We're past it.
Yeah.
That is something, though, that, like, there's a lot of people who were sharing the post about Travis Kelce, getting up in Andy Reid's face, like, saying how that shouldn't be, teach your kids better than this, this is not. And then I've seen a lot of people post that or share it that, like, motherfucker, I see you yelling at the refs every fucking 6-year-old basketball game.
Yeah.
And you're going to be the one sharing.
That's true. Like, should he have done that? Probably not.
No.
Do any of us have any reason to judge that or any parents or anything?
What the relationship is like?
No.
Because Andy Reid was like, there was no issue at all. Like, that's because these guys are paid millions of fucking dollars. Most of them, obviously Travis Kelce's fucking crazy. Like,
literally,
they've got all this. It's this biggest game of their entire life up to that moment.
Emotions are
even if they've won it before.
High. Yeah.
Even if they won it before, it's like, fuck, I want to get 3 would be fucking incredible. Like, it's always going to be...
Yeah.
I don't care if you've won it before.
But
like,
yeah,
it's
there's...
all these emotions, testosterone, like, they're fucking...
And
I'm sure they're on shit.
Yeah.
Uppers, you know, to get...
Yeah,
really get
definitely. I mean, some of them, I don't know who, but there's definitely something going on.
Pain medicine. They have so much pain medicine throughout the year. Course, you know, like...
Yeah.
What do you expect out of them?
True.
Is that true? 100% O2 that they're breathing in every time they go to the sidelines?
Oh, I'm sure, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those smelling salts.
Holy shit! Have you ever tried some of those?
One time. I want to do it again because it's like...
Dude,
I can like almost feel it now. It's like it's...
Some dude at the fraternity had it, and like it wasn't just the one that you break. It was like the whole like jar of them that you would just open the jar a little bit. And he's like, hey, try this out. Like, just see what they're like. So I opened the whole thing, not just cracked it. And I went, and it literally, like, burnt my nostrils.
My God,
like, the next morning, I woke up and my nose was clogged.
So
like, it messed my nose up for, like, 2 days because it was so harsh.
Mm.
I just had one of those little, like, athletes use. And, yeah, someone had it. And I didn't get super close, but it was like, it felt like, because I didn't know what to expect, you know. I didn't know if it was going to burn, if it was going to, what it was. Felt like my whole body, like, clapped, you know?
Clap.
I'm like, let's fucking go.
Hell yeah.
Dude, it does. It's like, oh my God, it's like a shock. It's like,
Yeah.
holy shit, dude.
Should we get some for the bachelor party that we're all going to?
Yes.
Bro.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
let's get some smelling or some
Yeah.
the
Instead of
workouts.
puking rally, smelling rally.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Woo!
That would wake people up, and I think that'd
Just
bring you to
projectile
your
vomiting
senses
everywhere.
if you're feeling any sort of drunk. Take one whiff of those, and you're back in it.
Mm.
You know, another thing that's pretty exciting this weekend. Me and Tyler, he brought over his brewing kit
Oh, yeah.
he got for Christmas, and
Oh, you guys are making potions?
we're gonna make some
Yeah.
potions, and we're gonna. Hopefully,
They're trying to smelt gold.
Yeah,
Nice,
liquid
dude.
gold,
Little
baby.
alchemy going on.
Not that Velveeta. It's but I think it's a red ale technically. This recipe, but it got me excited. I've done it before
cool,
at a
dude.
brewery, like we did like a homebrew class. But this stuff is like next level because like there we had someone helping us, and like he did basically everything. He's like, it felt like you were like cooking with your mom when you were like 5 years old. And she'd like hand you like the thing ready to go. Now put it in the bowl. So they'd be like, put it in the pot, and we'd like put it in the pot, and then we'd sit there for 20 minutes, and they'd sell us beer, and then they're like, okay, time to stir. So we stirred like 20 seconds. But this shit like is legit. It's gonna be
That's
pretty
cool.
cool.
Dude, that's how a lot of people started. Don't get discouraged if this first batch doesn't taste right. You know, just be
Yeah,
like,
let us
oh,
be
fuck,
discouraged.
What the
Yeah,
fuck
we'll
does
figure
that
it out.
mean?
Yeah.
You think that
No, I'm
we're
just saying.
No, you think that we're
No,
just
I'm not saying it
no,
is,
it's
I'm
no, I get it. You just
I
don't
heard
believe
exactly.
in us.
I heard exactly what
with-
he was saying.
Yeah, I heard you loud and
100%.
Hey, guys, Tyler's involved. Of course. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
But no, I'm
it'll
just
be
saying,
it'll be
like,
fun either way.
This is
And-
it's fun, yeah. I'm just saying if it doesn't taste exact. I'm not saying if it was faulty or something. I'm just saying if it doesn't taste just how you were like, fuck, this isn't.
Oh, dude,
Like,
that's how.
figure out-
Even with the brewing class that I
Yeah.
did, like, there was a guy that's been doing it for years, and he helped us out, and it didn't taste how we
That's
like
so
thought
cool,
it was
man.
gonna taste, but it still
Yeah.
like was cool, and
It's still
it-
fun, and you learn.
you
and you're like,
learn
okay, the
and-
next time I can fix this, and
Yeah.
dude,
There's something
I'm
to
fucking
say
excited
too.
for
Like
this, 'cause
once
that's
you
cool.
make
That's-
it, you probably think that it tastes better than it actually does because you put all of that hard work and effort into it, and now it's kind of like
Yeah.
this is my reward. This is what I get from it.
Yeah.
So.
Except how my brain works, I do all this work and like,
It's not fucking perfect,
Whatever.
man.
yeah, honestly, and I'm like, fuck, this isn't good enough. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta get it better. I gotta get it better.
Yeah.
But I never actually put anything out because I'm like, this isn't good. This isn't good enough.
Yeah. Well, with beer,
Yeah, that's how I feel with my rap career. Like I've made so many songs and hit singles that but they're not like, they're just not perfect. So I'm not gonna release them ever.
We playing this trios tournament. I've been keeping my eye on the clock.
we can. I'm down. If we want.
I still tired as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't feel the best. I woke up feeling kind of sick, so I'm
Oh, rip.
I'm kind of going through a little cold right now. You know. But it's my flu game. It's my flu game 2.0. I'll thug it out.
Yeah. Hey, that's what we got the last win.
That is
I
true.
don't want to say anything, but
that is true.
Weren't you not feeling great that game?
No, I was feeling froggy that game. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well,
if we're gonna wrap this up soon, before we go, I want to throw this out there and let everybody know, which basically is Kendall, Tyler, and Jake. We're gonna be starting an additional series soon. We're gonna start a D&D campaign, and we're gonna start uploading. We'll stream it or we'll record it, and hopefully we can upload it to YouTube and get some different content out there. But I'm super stoked.
Dude.
Ice is gonna find a quick one-night campaign that we can do.
A one-shot.
One shot. That's what it's called. See, I'm still working on the vocabulary, and I didn't do good on the trivia.
next week, baby.
We're gonna do that.
City starts, yeah.
And then City starts, so we'll have even more sports to talk about. It'll be another sports hour.
This is an ever-changing podcast. Games of all sorts.
Ooh,
that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
There you go.
Nice.
That is good.
Okay, so I still want to do a gaming recommendation of the week. I don't care if you guys do.
Let's do it.
I'm back on my Civ 6 grind, baby.
Nice,
Let's
dude.
go.
Yeah. Hell
So
yeah.
right before this, I was telling Ice, I started another game, and I'm Julius Caesar, right? And I'm doing a marathon or epic. I forget which is longest game mode. 1,500 turns.
Jesus.
I am on turn 302, I think, or 320 BC. Or I don't remember. 320 or something like that. Move. And I'm still in the BCs, and I just conquered everyone on my continent.
So you're not even a
So,
fifth of the
yeah.
way done, and you're already making big strides.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nice.
I
that's
conquered
like
3 people. Anyways,
Hell yeah.
Nick?
Hell yeah. Woody, what's yours? I'm gonna go last.
I'm on the Sea of Thieves grind. I started playing the Tall Tales and the new update where you can fast travel to everything. Makes it so much fun. So Sea of
Hell yeah.
Thieves,
Nice.
100%.
Nice. If I
He's got a
was
physical
going
one?
like,
Physical one?
well,
again?
yes, yeah. My
No,
not
yeah.
physical one is Pal World. I've been playing Pal World and I've been loving it. But my physical one is, I don't think you guys know what I'm gonna put up here. Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Wow,
The official game
dude.
of the movie.
That's awesome.
Holy
Hold on,
shit.
I've got one too.
Yeah, so this was a good game.
What a
This was a
classic,
great game
dude.
back in the day. Scared the shit out of me at points, but it was a good game.
I don't know if you guys. So I forgot that we have some physical PlayStation 2 games too, but these are all my wife's that she had when she was growing up. Did you guys ever play ATV Off-Road Fury 2?
Yes, dude.
yeah,
Yes.
When you would
dude.
go
Yes.
off the map and then just get slung.
such a good game.
Fucking flow.
Yeah.
Man. Hell yeah.
I forgot that we had. Okay, I've got some more that I'll line up for next time.
Yes.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Good.
All right,
picks,
y'all.
good picks.
Well, thanks for hanging with us. This has been another sporty
Nice,
episode of Gamer Boy Gossip. Ice Machine
right.
here with Stinky and Woody. We love you guys. React to our videos, and we'll see you next week.
See you later, you bubble guppies.
God damn it.
not